Hello and welcome to class. Take your time, get situated. We're first going to start in a seated meditation. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and gently exhaling, letting the air fall out. And here, just take your time, staying with the breath and allowing the whole body to relax. Letting the shoulders drop, relaxing the fingers. When you're ready, we are going to make some slight movement, rolling the head around in a big circle, and you can keep the eyes closed here. And as you do this, really feeling all the spaces in the neck. And you can go in the opposite direction now, nice and slow and staying with the breath. Beautiful. And when you're ready, gently bringing the head back to center. We're going to interlock the fingers, place them on the back of the head, and just drop the chin down to the chest and let the arms and hands weigh the head, feeling a stretch here in the back of the neck. Beautiful. And inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, twisting to the right. Good, keeping the hands exactly where they are. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, twisting to the left. Holding it here. And when you're ready, gently releasing and coming back to center and floating the hands up and down. Beautiful. Bring both hands together, namaste. Inhale, open the arms, open the heart. Exhale, round, palms together like we're diving into a pool. Inhale, bring the palms up to the sky. Exhale, float the hands down the center line of the body. Inhale, open the arms. Once again, open the heart. Exhale, round, chin to chest, diving into the pool. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, floating the hands down the center line. Beautiful. Hands on the knees. Take one more deep breath, and when you're ready, we are going to meet on all fours. So make sure that the knees are directly under the hips, the hands are directly under the shoulders. And we'll do some cat-cow. So first breathing in through the arms, opening the chest. And then exhale, we round, tuck the chin. So you want to feel like the spine is like a wave. This helps increase flexibility in the spine. And just flow with your body, doing what feels good for you. One last round, and then finally, after your exhale, coming back to a neutral spine. And from here, we're just going to drop the hips side to side. So you'll feel a nice little stretch here in the glutes if they're tight. And keeping the core strong as we do this. Gently come back to neutral, and then we're going to prepare to thread the needle. So first opening up the right arm to the sky, and then exhale, we're going to slide the arm between the wrist and the knee, drop the shoulder, and drop the temple. And we're not going to go too deep into it, so you can keep your left hand pressed next to the face for stability. And then gently release. Inhale, opening the arm back up again and bringing it back down. And then going to the opposite side, same thing. Left arm slides through between the wrist and the knee, first dropping the shoulder and then dropping the temple to the earth, and use that right hand next to the face for stability. One more deep breath. And we're going to gently release, opening the arm back up to the sky again and bringing the palm down. Beautiful. Walking the hands to the top of the mat. Good. Still on all fours, we're going to kick out the left leg and just rock back and forth on the toes. This is to open the calf muscles here. When you're ready, we're going to pause, and on the exhale, dropping the heel down. So just pausing in that stretch, in that stillness for a moment. Beautiful. And when you're ready, gently releasing, popping that leg up, and then bringing the leg parallel to the hip here. So we're bringing it out, and you can keep that foot flex, holding it here, and then when you're ready, gently bringing it back behind, and then this time pulling the knee into the chest, like you're going to tap the knee to the forehead here. Really squeeze the abdomen, and then after your last exhale, gently releasing, extending the leg back out, and then dropping the knee down to the earth. Then we'll go to the opposite side, so kicking out the toes on the opposite leg and rocking back and forth. Beautiful. Remember to keep the shoulders relaxed, slight bend in the elbow. And then when you're ready, pausing, and on the exhale, dropping the heel down, going deep into that calf stretch here, and holding it. And then gently release, popping the leg back up, and then bringing it to the side, right in line with the hip. Foot is flexed here, holding it, staying strong. Excellent. And when you're ready, bringing the leg back out behind, and then pulling the knee into the chest, rounding the back, squeezing the abdomen muscles here. 3, 2, and 1. Gently releasing, extending the leg out behind you, and then dropping the knee down. Excellent. We're going to open the knees wide, drop back into the hips, and go into an active child's pose. So we're not going to drop the forehead. We're going to extend the arms. You'll feel the stretch here in the hips and in the shoulders. Beautiful. And after your last exhale, gently releasing, tucking the toes, exhaling back to down dog. Excellent here. And just do what you need to do to get comfortable in this posture. Go onto the tippy toes and drop back down, walking the heels out, elongating the spine, opening up the hamstrings. Beautiful. And we're going to do a few dynamic movements here. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide forward to plank and slide back to down dog. So we're going to do that a few times. When you're ready, inhale to plank. Good. Exhale, down dog. Let's follow the breath. Inhale to plank. Nice and strong, everything's tight. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Rolling forward so the knees or the shoulders come over the wrists. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. In the next round, we're not just going to go into a plank, we're going to go into our active up dog. So inhale, roll forward to plank, and then we're going to lower down, pushing the chest up. Good. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Push the heart forward, dropping the hips. Little curve in the spine. Exhale, back to down dog. Beautiful. One last time. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Lower the hips, thrust the chest forward, looking up to the sky. Exhale. Beautiful. Back to down dog. Good. From here you can walk the feet to the hands and go into our forward fold. First inhale, flat back. Good. Exhale, fold. And really feel free to spread the feet apart, bend the knees a little bit. Good. Stay with the breath. And when you're ready, we can bend the knees even further and walk the feet together and prepare for a chair pose. So drop the hips down, bend the knees. Inhale, arms come up, right in line with the ears. Pull the belly button in. Tuck the tailbone, holding it here. 3, 2, excellent job. And 1, palms together. Pull the palms to the heart. Inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to twist to the left. So the elbow rests on the outside of the knee, holding it here. Good. Breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Good. So heart stays open. Shoulders are open. Good. Core is strong. And then inhale, back to center. Extend the arms out and come all the way to standing. We can even lean back a little bit. And when you're ready, coming back to center, and exhale, floating down into a forward fold, and we're going to begin our sun salutations from here. Step the right foot back, drop the back knee, release the back toe, sink down into the hips. Once you have your position, inhale, bring both arms up to the sky. And you can stay down if you want, if it's more stable for you, or if you're ready, arms up to the sky, looking through the palms, holding it here. 3, 2, and 1. Palms float down to the heart. Drop them to either side of the foot. Inhale, tuck the back toe and pop up. We're going to go into a high lunge. So we're high on those back toes. Back leg is straight. When you're ready, sink into that front knee. Both arms up to the sky. Again, looking through the palms or looking forward, whatever is more comfortable for the neck. Holding it here. 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. Palms together. Float them down to the heart. Hands to either side of the foot. Step back immediately into a plank. Lower down, elbows in, chaturanga, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to stay in this down dog for a few breaths. Make sure the shoulders are strong, let the heels drop. And breathing in and out through the nose. Excellent. One more deep breath. And after your last exhale, step both feet to the front, forward fold. Inhale, pull the belly button in and rise up. And then keep the legs and glutes strong. We're going to lean back, little back bend, pushing the hips forward. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, swan dive, forward, forward fold. Beautiful. This time step the left foot back, drop the back knee, release the back toe, sink down into the hips, and again, keep the hands to either side of the foot if you would like, or if you're ready, inhale both arms up to the sky, looking through the palms here. Front leg should always be at a right angle. We don't want the knee going too far over the ankle. Stay with the breath. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, float both palms down to the heart. Drop the palms to either side of the foot. Tuck the back toe, pop up. Back leg stays straight and strong, high lunge. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Find your balance. Holding it here, keeping that front knee bent. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Both hands float down to either side of the foot. Step back into a plank. And then lower down, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the heart, looking up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay with the breath here. In and out through the nose. And by this time, we want this to feel good. We want it to feel good in our muscles and our hamstrings. Shoulders are strong. A few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, stepping forward to forward fold. Face to the knees. Pull the belly button in. Inhale, rise up all the way to the sky. Looking up to the palms. Leaning back, pushing the hips forward, glutes and legs are tight. Full lungs here. Coming back to center and exhaling, going down into a forward fold. Step the right foot back, drop the back knee, release the back toe, sink down into the hips. Once you have your position, inhale, bring both arms up to the sky. And you can stay down if you want, if it's more stable for you, or if you're ready, arms up to the sky, looking through the palms. Holding it here. 3, 2, and 1. Palms float down to the heart. Drop them to either side of the foot. Inhale, tuck the back toe and pop up. We're going to go into a high lunge. So we're high on those back toes. Back leg is straight. When you're ready, sink into that front knee. Both arms up to the sky. Again, looking through the palms or looking forward, whatever is more comfortable for the neck. Holding it here. 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. Palms together. Float them down to the heart. Hands to either side of the foot. Step back immediately into a plank. Lower down, elbows in, chaturanga. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're going to stay in this down dog for a few breaths. Make sure the shoulders are strong, let the heels drop. And breathing in and out through the nose. Excellent. One more deep breath. And after your last exhale, step both feet to the front, forward fold. Inhale, pull the belly button in and rise up. And then keep the legs and glutes strong. We're going to lean back, little back bend, pushing the hips forward. Exhale, palms together to the heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Beautiful. This time step the left foot back, drop the back knee, release the back toe, sink down into the hips. And again, keep the hands to either side of the foot if you would like, or if you're ready, inhale both arms up to the sky, looking through the palms here. Front leg should always be at a right angle. We don't want the knee going too far over the ankle. Stay with the breath. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, float both palms down to the heart. Drop the palms to either side of the foot. Tuck the back toe, pop up. Back leg stays straight and strong, high lunge. Inhale, both arms to the sky. Find your balance. Holding it here, keeping that front knee bent. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Both hands float down to either side of the foot. Step back into a plank. And then lower down, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the heart, looking up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay with the breath here. In and out through the nose. And by this time, we want this to feel good. We want it to feel good in our muscles and our hamstrings. Shoulders are strong. A few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, stepping forward to forward fold. Face to the knees. Pull the belly button in. Inhale, rise up all the way to the sky. Looking up to the palms. Leaning back, pushing the hips forward, glutes and legs are tight. Full lungs here. And exhale, back to center. And then float the hands, palms down to the heart. And gently release. And we're going to go into our peak poses. So we can start with the hands on our hips, walk to the top of the mat. First step the right foot back into a warrior 1. So the back foot is 45-degree angle. Both hips are facing forward and bending into that front knee. Back leg stays straight. Try not to pop. Allow the heel to pop up. And hips are square. That's most important. And when you're ready, inhale both arms up to the sky. Looking through the palms, keeping that bend in the front knee. Holding it here, core is nice and strong. Finding your stillness. 3, 2, and 1. Float the palms down to the heart. Inhale, we're going to open into our warrior 2. So with this, the hips open up, back foot pivots parallel with back of the mat. Good, and when you're ready, flip that front palm up to the sky. And we're going to guide the arm up over the body, and the back hand slides down the back of the leg behind, or you can cross it behind the back. Don't lose that front bend in the knee, holding it here. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Inhale, back to center. Drop that front forearm onto the front knee. Inhale, bring that back arm up to the sky, looking up to the thumb here. Go ahead, notice where the hips are. Keep the core strong. Beautiful. And when you're ready, gently release, coming back into a warrior 2. Straightening that front leg. And we're going to go into our warrior 3. So palms to the heart, readjust, facing forward. We're going to put all our weight onto that front leg, pop that back leg behind us, float down so the body is like a T. We want to make sure the hips stay level. Back foot is flexed. We can keep the hands at namaste here. Good, and if you fall, get right back in, holding it. Excellent, and when you're ready, drop both hands down, and we're going to go into our standing split. You can drop the face down. Inhale, bring the back leg as high as possible. Allow the stretch to feel good. And gently release, dropping that back foot down, opening the legs wide like a V. Exhale, floating down the center of the legs. And take one more deep breath here. And when you're ready, we're going to walk the hands to the back of the mat and prepare for a warrior 1 on the opposite side. So back foot, 45-degree angle, bend into that front knee. When you're ready, inhale, bring the arms to the sky, sinking into that front leg. And hips are square here. This can be a challenge if our hips are tight, because as we try to square our hips, the heel pops up, but we want the heel to stay down. So just find your balance here. Stay with your breath. Relax the shoulders. Beautiful. And when you're ready, palms together, float them down to the heart. Inhale, opening up to warrior 2 as we exhale, sinking into that front knee. Back foot parallel with back of the mat. Both heels are in line. Arms are out wide open. Sinking into that front knee, relax the shoulders, core muscles are tight. Stay with the breath. Beautiful. And when you're ready, flip that front palm to the sky. Let the arm rise above, and you can drop that back arm down the leg, or you can fold it behind the back. Holding it here, opening up that side body, looking up to the thumb. One more deep breath. And after your exhale, bringing that front forearm, pressing it down on top of the front knee. Back arm comes up to the sky, humble warrior here. Relax the shoulders. Good. A few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, coming back to warrior 2. Straightening that front leg, namaste hands, and prepare for warrior 3. So put all your weight into that front right foot as you hinge your body over so the leg and the upper body make a T. Always keep that back foot flexed. We don't want the hips to be open, we want the hips to be closed as well. Good, so find your balance here. Core is strong. you can keep the hands at Namaste. And remember, every time we fall is an opportunity to get right back into the pose and find the balance. Beautiful. Stay with the breath. And when you're ready, drop the hands down on the exhale, go into our standing split. So you can drop the crown of the head, left leg to the sky. And exhale, float the back foot down. Come back into that wide V. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, bringing the crown of the head down to the earth here. And if you want, you can have the hands down, or you can grab the outsides of the heels and use the arms to pull the body down. And stay with the breath here, in and out through the nose. This is another recovery posture for us. After the last exhale, we're going to pop up into a flat back and then walk the hands to the right ankle, holding the right ankle with the left hand, right arm to the sky. A little twist here. Take a deep breath. And after your exhale, walking back to center, and then walking the hands to the opposite side. And this time, left arm up to the sky and twisting. Twisting again. Our gaze can be up at the thumb, holding it here. And after your exhale, coming back to center, walking the hands to the top of the mat and stepping into a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Excellent. And then we're going to go into our pigeon pose, so we can slide that right leg right behind the wrists here and walking that back foot out, and then finding our pigeon pose. So you can go down onto the forearms, or you can stay on the hands if you want. We want the weight to be balanced here. You can release that back toe. And then also, if you need a modification, if you can't get all the way down to the ground, you can put a little pillow underneath your right hip to give you more of a balance. But once you have your position, just kind of breathe in your stillness and surrender to this pose. This is great for the hips, where we store a lot of different emotion. After your last breath, you can gently come out of the pose by coming back to the palms, tucking the back toe, and sliding back into a downward facing dog. Go ahead and take a few breaths here. Come back to neutral. And when you're ready, you can go to the opposite side, left side, sweeping that left leg behind the wrists and finding your pigeon pose, walking that back foot out, getting as close to the earth as possible. Hips are square, weight is balanced, and just breathe here. And we don't want to collapse down. We want to keep the heart open. Nice, good posture as we find our stillness in this pose. And when you're ready, take one more deep breath and gently come out of the pose, coming back to the palms, tucking the back toe, and sliding into a downward facing dog. Good. Coming back to neutral again, feeling that openness in the hips. And when you're ready, coming down to the ground, opening up the legs like a V. We're going to do a nice stretch here. So opening the legs up, make sure you're flat on the sitting bones. And when you're ready, inhale. And as you exhale, walking the hands forward, keeping the chest open, and going to that point, to your edge. And once you're at your edge, using the breath to sink deeper into the posture. listening to the body, listening to the breath, and allowing this to feel good. And we're going to continue to hold this. And again, using the breath. So that means that on the exhale, we feel the body relax a little bit more. Really opening up those inner hamstrings here. Okay, take a few more breaths in this posture. And when you're ready, after your last exhale, we're going to slowly unwind. Pull the belly button in as we come back up. Beautiful, back to center. Excellent. And from here, we're going to go into frog pose. So we can go onto all fours. And it's good to find a place that's like that you can slide on. So the yoga mat is not the best. So I'm going on the rug here. So you're on the knees and you let the knees slide open so the hips drop down to the floor. And you can be on your hands, you can be on your forearms. And again, we want to surrender to this posture so that we can melt down to gravity, right? And when you're ready, after your last exhale, we're going to come back to center, so back to the palms. Walk the knees together, and we're actually going to go into our split. So if you've never done a split before, or you don't feel comfortable doing it, there's no pressure. We've just been doing a lot of poses in this class and exercise that help us work our way to a split. So I'm doing a front-facing split here. And again, using the rug to slide down, using my hands to support me because I can't go down all the way, and just kind of breathing, finding our edge again, not sitting in pain, sitting in discomfort. And when you're ready, we can unwind and go to the opposite side. So we're just inching our leg out while the back leg inches out at the same time, lowering the pelvis as close to the ground as possible and using support. So if you have blocks nearby, you can have blocks underneath your hands to give yourself a little bit of a lift. And just kind of getting out of our comfort zone here. Practicing something that maybe we've never practiced before. And remember to stay with the breath. And after your last exhale, beautifully come out of the pose nice and smoothly. And we'll go onto our backs and just pedal out the legs like a bicycle. Good, getting all the kinks out of the joints, ankles, knees, hips. Beautiful. And then go backwards. Pedaling backwards. Very nice. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to fold our right ankle on top of our left thigh. And then we're going to pull the leg towards the body, so you're going to feel a stretch here in the glutes. Good, and continue to stay with your breath here. After your last exhale, switching, left ankle crosses over the right thigh, pulling the right thigh into the body. Feeling a stretch here on the opposite side of the glutes. Beautiful. And gently release when you're ready. Pull both knees into the chest, and we can wrap the arms around the knees, or if you can, grab the elbows and just hold it here. Flatten the spine to the mat, to the earth, and stay with the breath. Excellent. And after your last exhale, we're going to release the arms, extend the legs up above you, and slowly drop the legs down. Very, very slow, engaging the core. Make sure there's no arch in the back. The back is nice and flat. 3, 2, and 1. Let the heels drop all the way down. Beautiful. And from here, we are going to go into our Savasana. So I invite you to place one hand on the heart, one hand on the solar plexus or the belly, whatever you would like. Find your stillness. Close your eyes. You can go into your deep, deep meditation. I'll set a timer for you for 5 minutes. Enjoy. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Take your time coming out of your Savasana. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.